Morning. Welcome to day 3 of Reset 2022. I hope you guys are doing okay so far and you've managed to start getting your goals down and you're working on your gratitudes each day. I just know how much that changes my perspective each day and just how that changes my viewpoint. So today's topic is perspective. We have all grown up in different places and learned different things, had different families, had different life events. Some have had really hard lives. Some have had really comparatively easy lives. But one thing I've always figured out is that people deal with things based on their perspective. And as you go through life, you're going to have a perspective of how you do things, and that's being shaped because of you. It doesn't mean that somebody else isn't going to have just as hard of a time, but they've gone through bombings and war and everything else. You know, your main issue in life might be you didn't get the parking spot you wanted. But if you've never had the same challenges, it's very hard to have the same perspective. So what I really look at is, and today I really wanted to talk about it, we've been shaped by our experiences and our worldview and the way we were brought up. But it doesn't mean that we have to continue to stay in that space. And some of the most astounding people on the planet are people that have gone through really hard circumstances in their lives and have chosen, instead of taking the perspective of, oh, poor me, and becoming a victim in it, they've chosen to stand up and change that. And I find that not only inspiring, but just a reality of how incredible the human spirit is and how we can stand up and make a difference based on our thought processes. So I'm going to ask you to do something that will change your perspective a little bit. And I'm getting a perspective change here because my camera keeps drooping while I'm talking. But for today's activity, and I suggest you keep going with this as well, to add on to your gratitudes, there's a process of changing your perspective. And one of the activities for that is to write out a phrase with your other hand. So most of us are right or left-handed. Personally, I'm left-handed. And in that, you get used to it, and that's how you do things. And unless you've broken your arm, you're probably never inspired to use your other hand to write. In fact, it's probably not even legible if you do try. But I'm going to challenge you to do this. So now every day, I want you to pick a phrase that you will write under your gratitudes with your other hand. It doesn't have to be readable. You're going to have to get over the fact that you can't be perfect at this. I've been doing it now for almost 2 years. And the thing that I laughed at when I started was that instead of printing, which I would have thought, I write cursive with my left hand, my brain automatically wrote cursive with my right hand as well. And I actually can't print. So it's looking better. It's still not great, but it's definitely changing in its outcome. You can choose whatever quote you want. I happen to write one that's from part of a training program from Bob Proctor that we did. And the other part that I have added to that was something that really stuck out to me in a book by Hendricks called The Big Leap. And if you want to use this quote to write, it's not very long, so it's a good one to start with. It's, I expand in abundance, success, and love every day as I inspire those around me to do the same. And he talks about meditating on this, and it really stuck out to me of going, not only am I talking about changing my mindset, I want to inspire others to do the same thing. So if you want to use that one, great. I'll put it in the comments underneath. If not, choose a Bible verse, a quote that inspires you, something else that's going to change that perspective for you every day, and start adding that in. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.